Home Edition. As always, I'm Jen, and I'm with you every Tuesday and Thursday at 2 p.m. doing fun STEAM activities. So that's science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics activities that you can do at home. In today's video, we're going to focus on the M in STEAM, which of course stands for mathematics. We are going to look at patterning. I have 3 activities for you in this episode. First, we're going to look at what a pattern is. We're going to define it. Second, we're going to look at 3 different kinds of patterns and some examples. Third, I have 2 patterning challenges for you to complete. Let's get started. So, what is a pattern? Well, a pattern is a group of numbers, letters, shapes, or even objects that repeat or change in a predictable way. So what I mean by that is every pattern kind of has its own rule, so we can make guesses about what's going to come next. A pattern could be blue, purple, blue, purple, blue, purple. A pattern could be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. A pattern could be shapes. It could be triangle, square, heart, triangle, square, heart, triangle, square, heart. There's all sorts of different amazing patterns in the world. Today, we're going to learn about 3 different kinds of patterns. Let's check those out. The first type of pattern we're going to talk about is called a repeating pattern. In a repeating pattern, there is a core that repeats over and over every time without changing. Take a look at these examples. 2, 7, 9. 2, 7, 9. The part of the pattern that repeats is the 2, 7, 9. That's the core. We can do the same with the other examples. In the buttons, we have purple, pink, green, purple, pink, green, purple, pink, green. The part that repeats is the purple, pink, green. With our popsicle sticks, it goes pink, blue, pink, blue, pink, blue. The part that repeats is the pink and blue. With our beads, we can see that the beads go from purple, green, purple, green, purple, green. The part that repeats is the purple and green. With our letters, it says A, B, B, A, B, B. The part that repeats is the A, B, B. We would know that what comes next is A, B, B, A, B, B, A, B, B, A, B, B. Down with our Lego blocks, we have green, yellow, blue, green, yellow, blue, green, yellow, blue. The part that repeats is the green, yellow, blue. And remember, the part that repeats is called the core of the pattern. Core. The second type of pattern that we're going to learn about today is called a growing pattern. In growing patterns, the core of the pattern is added to each time. So the core gets bigger and bigger. Here we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Each time we're growing our pattern by 2. We're adding 2 every single time to our core. And that's how the pattern gets bigger. Here, we can see that every single time we add +1 button. So each row increases by 1 button. So we have 1 button, 2 buttons, 3 buttons. So we would know that 4 buttons, 5 buttons, 6 buttons comes next. With our popsicle sticks, we can see that our core is the green and purple. And we start with 1 of each. Then we have 2 of each. Then we have 3 of each. So we're adding +1 to each color in the core. Okay. Down here in our growing pattern on our letters, we're actually just increasing the letter size. We're making them bigger or taller. So our A gets bigger and bigger and bigger. With our Lego blocks down here, we can see that every single time we're adding 1 more block to our core of red and blue. So we're adding one more block. So we start with 2, then we have 4, then we have 6. The final kind of pattern that we're going to talk about today is a shrinking pattern. In a shrinking pattern, we take away from the core every time, so it gets smaller and smaller every time it repeats. Let's take a look at these examples. 15, 12, 9, 6, and 3. We're taking away 3 each time to make our core smaller and smaller. Okay. With our buttons, we start with 6 buttons. Then we take away 2, minus 2, and we have 4 buttons. Then we take away another 2, and we have 2 buttons left. We're taking away so it gets smaller and smaller every time. With our popsicle sticks, instead of taking away popsicle sticks, we're making them smaller and smaller. So they got shorter and shorter every time. Similar with our bees. The bees got smaller and smaller every single time. With our pattern down here with the blocks, we can see that we're taking away one blue block from our core every single time. So we always keep a red, but we take away one block, one blue block. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, then we have 1, 2, 3, and then we have 2. So we would know that with our blue blocks down here, the next one would be 1 red and 1 blue because we take this one away. So those are our 3 types of patterns: repeating, growing, and shrinking. Now that we've learned about repeating, growing, and shrinking patterns, I have 2 challenges for you to complete today. In activity number 1, you're going to complete a pattern walk. Now, a pattern walk is super simple to do. Basically, you're going to take a walk around your house, around your lawn, around your neighborhood, and you are going to hunt for patterns. I want you to find all the patterns you can in the big wide world. Take a picture of them, record them on paper, or talk about them with a family member. I want to know what kind of patterns you can find out there. Leave a comment or post your own photo of all the patterns you found, and let me know, were they a repeating pattern, a growing pattern, or a shrinking pattern? Check out these patterns that I found around my home during my pattern walk. The pattern on my blanket goes green, pink, black, blue, white. Green, pink, black, blue, white. The stripes on my bumblebee mug go black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow. The stripes on my turkey feather alternate between brown and white, brown and white, brown and white. For activity number 2, I want you to create your own patterns. As you saw from my examples, patterns can be made out of pretty much anything. So I would love to see you make a repeating, growing, and shrinking pattern. You can use blocks, you can use beads, you can use buttons. You could even just draw it on paper, but I want you to make one of each kind of pattern. Please, please, please leave a photo and let me know which pattern was which and what the core of your pattern was. Well, thinkers and tinkers, we learned what a pattern was, and we learned about 3 different kinds of patterns: repeating, growing, and shrinking. We also completed 2 awesome activities. And that's all I have for you today. I'll be back on Thursday with more fun STEAM activities that you can do at home. But until then, don't forget to like this video, to share it, and to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until next time, I'll see you later, thinkers and tinkers.